Good morning, my dudes. Progression continues. Back on the new version of my Ritualist Huntress. That yesterday kind of like turned into something totally different. And that's kind of like super cool with like just experiencing and kind of like winging the builds. Is that you kind of like discover cool things. But it forces you to take some or make some choices. As you're building. But I'm enjoying it. So basically I'm on tier 4 farm right now. So that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. I'm farming for tier 4 maps. I did get quite a few yesterday, but I kind of like want to set myself up properly here. So I'm specifically looking for, or like trying to track down maps, tier 3 maps that has bosses in them. Because the bosses do drop maps that are 1 tier higher. Shit, I need to get to those hands. Shit, I don't know if I can. Ah, shit, lost. Yeah, so bosses are guaranteed to drop maps that are 1 tier higher than the tier you are fighting the boss in. So that's pretty much what I'm farming at the moment. But I just woke up, so I need to get my coffee and or drink my coffee. And get ready for the day. So I tried some interesting things yesterday after stream. And I was thinking like, okay, maybe I should change like, so I was thinking like maybe I should change some things on the tree. Like the changes I did yesterday, they've been working really well. But for some reason I was just thinking like, okay, maybe there is something more. Like maybe since I like switched up my skills, like 2 of my skills are gone now, replaced with other skills. I kind of like was thinking that okay, I probably need to go and change my skill tree as well. But it actually didn't pan out the way I thought it was gonna do. So I'm just sticking with the tree that I already have. But I thought that was kind of interesting. Because I switched like, so pretty much the skills that or like the main skill that I got rid of yesterday was a twister skill, which is like a projectile skill. So I was thinking like, okay, so now I'm not rocking a lot of, now I'm not rocking a lot of like projectile skills, so I can just like spec into something else. But the case is that I have these these blood explosions. Um, I mean, I have the caltrops, which are also like projectile tagged. Mm. And it also seems like even though this Herald of Blood is like it's not marked with projectile, it seems like this is also because I was losing some of like the explosion's power, like the Herald of Blood power. I was losing. At least I felt like I was losing some of it when I specced out of some of my projectile nodes. So I mean, I don't have like a great explanation to this, to be honest. So that kind of like remains a mystery, to be honest. Oh shit. Yeah. So for pretty much progression, like, so if I'm not gonna spend like hours and hours just like getting to the next level here, tier fours is actually the way or the place I want to be. Um, Map tier wise, to have like the best XP per hour that I can handle right now without dying every other map. So that's why I'm farming tier threes. Three more rares down here. Yeah, also something like the biggest thing with the so I was thinking like, okay, so I have some projectile nodes here. I was thinking, okay, let's get rid of those and let's just spec into more melee damage up here, attack speed and melee damage. But actually, that was a bad idea. So it seems like these projectiles, these projectile nodes right here, um, are actually really helping with the when the blood explosion procs. Which I thought was pretty interesting because uh, it's not like marked as a type of projectile skill, but I mean it kind of is, right? So a little brain power needed right there to figure that out. But I mean that's fine. So how is the how are we sitting on the currency here? Ooh, not so bad. Annulment prices here. What about that divine? Oh shit, divine. Hundred and okay, so pretty much sitting around 160. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I pretty much only want to keep like the normal ones, except from if I, for example, like this, which really has some nice positive modifiers. Trying to stay away from the negative modifiers as much as I can. Pretty much. Yeah, my Huntress keeps wanting to go to sleep all the time, it seems. She wouldn't say no to a butter shot eye. I mean, we just woke up. Get it together. +1 monster level. Okay, so this is effectively a tier 4. Oh shit, what's happening here? Oh shit, this is a bit overwhelming. This it almost seems like I don't know if it's all of these maps, like all the corrupted maps, but it kind of like seems like it's almost like double amount of mobs in these corrupted maps. Like you have the corrupted ones and the normal ones. But I kind of like gotta like stay a little focused here because I am supposed to be hunting down these boss maps. My inventory is stacked with all these other maps, so probably have to go back to vendor pretty often. That's fine. Actually, when I actually level, okay, I'm gonna have to make that like a plan. So when I level, well, I have to make myself a little note here. So when I'm actually leveling now, when I turn 78, I'm gonna go do trials. To get at least the next 2 points. Also think I'm gonna like annul some of these bad mods on the tier 4s. Just gonna see what that's gonna potentially cost me. I mean, it's gonna cost me like 100 exalts, basically to just like annul 5 tier 4s. Because I probably have some, so I could probably be doing some tier 4s already. I probably have some in my stash, but they have bad mods. But one annul is around like 16 exalts at the moment. But I only need to do it on a couple. Then I can hopefully sustain. So that's also something I could do. But it's kind of chill just to warm up in some T3s now. But I kind of like, I don't want to kind of like cheese myself out of the like the way I should be progressing. Because if I go to like higher tiers before I'm actually ready, it's just gonna be a bad experience. And I do want to keep things at like quote unquote fun level, like gameplay and performance wise. Even though I'm playing just like soft core, I still want to feel that I'm efficient and that I don't lose too much XP. Ah, shit. Yeah, those birds. Yeah, more coffee, my dudes. Hmm. Yeah, that bird was a super dangerous bird. It's like he had a bunch of effects on him. I know I need to be careful with those birds, the vultures. So there's gonna be two things I'm gonna have to watch out for in this map, I guess. Like the vultures and chaos. But there's like still some situations like that, for example, um, where that monster is just like super fast and like super dangerous. So if he hit me like that, you know, just like some of his attacks are kind of like taking a nice little chunk of my life, that would be okay, but like the one-shotting? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. And right now also I kind of like gotta get out of the mindset of like, yeah, I'm in these maps now, like pretty much straight for the, or just for the um, XP, cause I'm really not. I don't need this tier 3. Yeah, I can just port out. Yeah, so I'm basically just in here now to farm the bosses to get the tier 4s. Ooh, a bunch of these gem cutters here. But I think I'm pretty much maxed out on the skills I'm using. Okay. Let's be a little bit more... Okay, here's a boss augury. Yeah, let's focus a little more bossing now so we can get the maps. Oh, whoa, 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 what's this like? Yeah, so I'm noticing that when I'm streaming that it's like it's almost like it takes away some milliseconds. And sometimes it just like yeah, it lags. Like I'm talking about the difference between like just playing the game straight up and actually streaming it. So it's kind of like a little more rippy, to be honest, to stream. It seems, or it feels like. Am I doing excuses methods? Are these excuses? Get good, you say. Skill issues. Yeah, and there are some really interesting nodes that I've been looking at on the tree, like some guaranteed aggravated bleeding and stuff. Some interesting stuff that I want to slot. Crimson Assault. Crit hit chance against bleeding enemies, yes. Yeah, so pretty much all these. That's gonna take me, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so at least 9 points. If yeah, it's gonna take me 9 points to get down there. So it is a bit sensitive right now, like the build is a bit sensitive right now, so if I change something, it can have like pretty huge effects. Since like everything is like really like based on a feel, like the way I'm building. So it was kind of interesting. The like I really didn't think like removing some like projectile damage would actually have such a big impact negatively. So yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about the catalysts. I wonder how much more life they are actually gonna give me. Makeshift crossbow. Oh, that feels like a one-shotter right here. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by those slams. Oh, this dude. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, this guy can be a little rough, to be honest. Like, especially those slams. Like, when he has been airborne and he's, like, returning to the ground. With a lot of flasks. Hmm. Wakey wakey. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, I just deconstructed that unique. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I kind of like have this dream that I'm gonna be like at some point I'm gonna be able to just like craft insane some insane stuffs. Like with all my materials. Yeah, I was gonna check out this. Enhances life modifiers. Replaces other quality types. Yeah. Defensive modifiers. Okay, does that mean that I can actually apply both oils and catalyst to my jewelry? I guess that's what it means, right? Okay, so let's try putting this flesh catalyst here on our ring here. So it's only gonna affect the quality, like the life mods, if I understand it correctly. Okay, so now I plus 56 max life. Okay, so I can add, or actually the regeneration as well there. Yeah, so my life regen and my max life goes up there. So I can get my life regen even more up because I can add the this to my amulet as well, right? Yes. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what are the catalysts selling for? Flesh ones. Okay, I will get 5 for 1 exalt. Okay, 2 for 9 for okay. Hmm, interesting. Let's get a couple here. Okay, let's change like this instead. Okay, so 4 exalt. What's that gonna give me? 18. Okay, let's just get it. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. Which basically means that I can upgrade. Oh shit, I have this ring as well. Life per enemy killed. Yeah. Okay, let's pump it up here, my dudes. Okay, so I can do it all the way up to 20%, right? So I'm getting some decent life regen here. And actually like plus 10 life, pretty much. Okay, so what about our amulet here? Yeah, so that's only gonna be the regen. But I mean, that's fine. We can get, I guess, like 10 more life on our ring as well. Like in total. And here we are gonna get the life per enemy killed. Okay, so let's get some more. I can do 4 more. Fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so how much life can I get per enemy killed here? Shit is not doing anything? Okay, so life per enemy killed does not count as a life modifier? Okay, can I do some damage stuff on this? Are there any, like, damage catalysts? Attributes, lightning, caster, mana, fire, physical? Yeah, so this is pretty much what I want. Okay, let's do this. Because I can add the physical damage, right? No? Oh, there we go. No, it's not adding. It's not changing the numbers. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Hmm. Okay, what about... Okay, let's see what the other catalysts do. Chaos modifiers, speed modifiers, attack modifiers, defense. Okay, oh shit, this is gonna cost 4 exalts. No, actually more. Shit, like almost 9 for one. Okay, so the reverse, that's a quite expensive one. So that's like 9x ish. Like on average, that's like the market price. Around 9 exalts for one reverse. Well, that's insane. Okay, so the Reaver catalysts, they are quite expensive. Okay. There are a couple of bosses over here. Okay, I can do this one, Blooming Field. Almost mega trap there. I kind of like almost want to do some testing here because it feels like the at least like the tier 3 maps, it feels like they are actually dropping less. Just like straight up like normal tier 3 map is just like dropping less stuff than like a tier 1. And what's the boss actually in the Blooming Field? I can't remember. people selling the like the skill jumps? You can't sell them, right? You actually can. Mm-mm. Okay, getting some drops now. Insane density here. But I think I did some I put some like density, some like pack size in my Atlas tree. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Cannot use charms. Nah, bro. all this, the color of this wisp is confusing me. It's like a chaos color. Destination? Who's the big bad one? This one? Yeah, I was gonna go up here and get this one, so I don't have to go all the way back later. Yeah, so maybe like threes are actually, I mean, XP is so slow. Oh, bro. I'm being swarmed here. +2 all projectile skills. I get 10x for this? Probably not. Probably not. Uh-oh. Oh, chaos. Okay, I'm gonna pull out a little bit here. Because I know he's gonna be doing the chaos bolts. Okay, you know. Oh, actually a box. Boss time. If I can find a way to him. Is the crow bell? The crow bell? It is. Black crow. Okay, my dudes. Let's have a look here. Um, yeah, we can do like more of them. The Empty Roar, 200 mace. Strikes deals splash damage to targets within 1.5 meters. Leeches physical damage as life. Bleeding on hit. All attacks counts as empowered attacks. Cannot use war cries. Okay. Well, this kind of like reminds me of the staff I was running in Norwest for the Wicked. Kind of a fun one. Okay, I already have one of those, apparently. Okay, so this goes in the surplus one. Let's go grab the stash. Yeah, so I got what I came here for. Yeah, so how many tier 4s do we have now? Let's have a look. How many normal ones? 0 normal? So here's the thing. I just want straight up freaking normal ones. That's what I want. So how many do we have now? It's like probably I would only need like I don't know, like 3 maybe, like 3 T4s, maybe 5, just normal ones, and then I would be able to sustain like the normal ones. Ish, I think. Um, let's say 3. So that means if I were to buy, okay, so how many? Hold on a second here. I have 1 annul. So how many annuls can I actually? Oops, not divined. Annul. It's, I mean, if I buy 4, okay, I want 4. What's the price gonna be? 68. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep pushing the just the tier 3s here for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take some time. Hopefully, I'm not gonna lose a lot of experience. Like, I feel pretty safe, but then just like all of a sudden, boom, one shot. That's kind of like still the vibe. If I'm constantly on the run and I'm really like looking, watching out for chaos. I should be fine, my dudes. It's kind of like just this little flow that I have to get into. What scepter is this? Rattling scepter? What type of scepter is that? Yeah, so I just gotta get kind of like get into this kind of like mental state where I am like just flowing, like not remembering kind of like the last time I got one shot. It's just like every single time I get one shot, I get like, or every single time die, I kind of like get a little discouraged. And I start questioning everything, you know, like my build, my gear, my passives, like everything. Even though I know that I did like a huge upgrade yesterday. It, yeah, this is potentially mega dangerous here, my dudes. Gotta keep caltropping here. Okay. I want the chest, please. Not the checkpoint. Okay. Oh my god. Ah. 5 attempts remaining. Shit. Bro, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, to be honest. I'm not sure. So I could keep Ah, shit, bro. That boss, no. Shit. No, I'm just gonna skip it. Shit. Yeah. Untainted Paradise. Hmm. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, this was not the plan at all, my dudes. Okay. Mm, hmm. Yeah, this was not the plan at all. So I think at least what I kind of like need to realize right now is that um there's gonna be no point chasing like the tier fours. I think that's just no point. Um, because the tier three bosses are still a bit rough, to be honest. Uh, but they are still the only way to they are still the only way to get the tier 4 map. So I want the tier 4 maps, and it's like tier 3 is kind of like where I want to hang out now when it comes to experience. Like really optimally tier 4. But I think I'm kind of like getting a little ahead of myself. So I should just like not stress and yeah, just like get a level here. I think in the tier threes. It's just so disheartening. Losing all that XP that I've been like farming in an hour and a half for. Yeah, I've been making some bad decisions, my dudes. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Question is, no, I can't go down to the tier twos, my dudes. That's not gonna happen. Question is, if like, uh, um, yeah, I'm kind of like thinking about my next move, to be honest. Um, Actually, I think like what's actually killing me is like me not dodging the one shots, to be honest. And what I'm thinking is that like that's the only way, to be honest, to survive is to dodge those hits. I think those hits are so powerful that like building more defensive is not actually gonna help me. Because I am kind of like tanky enough to handle pretty much anything but the one shots because of my evasion, my high evasion rating, and also a little bit of armor. So the problems are those one shots and not being one shotted. That's like the true problems. Hmm. And I'm kind of like thinking, so what I could do is like I could just like farm tier 3s or tier 4s. Okay, be right back, my dudes. Business, business, business. Business, 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 business. Okay, let's get back to this, my dudes. Boss time. Oh shit, Valhalla. Guess I've gotta be a little careful here. So when I find her, when she hides, I gotta be a little careful. Because she's gonna do some nasty stuff. Like, really close to herself. Okay, so I gotta find her. Here she is. So I gotta dodge out of this. Keep my distance a little bit. Yeah, she's doing some nasty stuff here, my dudes. Yeah, there are some like potential one-shots here. So I gotta be careful. Okay, where the fuck is she now? There she is. Shit, she got me. Oh, these tier 3 bosses, my dudes. God damn it. I gotta remind myself that I'm just here for the waystones. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, this is hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually hard. You know what? I'm not gonna care about my XP. I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna keep pushing forwards here. I'm gonna. You know what? I don't care. Like, I'm not playing hardcore. So deaths are gonna happen. And I gotta stop being so discouraged. So the thing is that I'm gonna have to do like uh, uh, map tiers that are actually as high as I can possibly do them, to be honest. And just like freaking not care about sometimes dying. Like, I gotta understand that's the game I'm playing here. Oh shit. So I will be punished. So what I think what I'm doing wrong when it comes to like the progression, to be honest. What I'm actually doing wrong is that I kind of like keep doing these lower tiers when I should be doing higher tiers. Because that's like, at the higher tiers, it's not going to matter as much like the XP penalty. Because I'm going to be gaining, like, so I want to stay at like at a tier where I can pretty easily like gain that XP back, if you understand me. That's kind of like where I want to stay and farm. And what I do a lot of times is that it's like the opposite. It's like I'm staying in like lower tiers, just like to kind of like farm and make things comfortable. But the problem with that is that I'm kind of like keeping myself away from the actual XP. and the actual good stuff, just for the sake of like being able to go like super fast and yeah, stuff like that. And I don't think that's the way to go at all, my dudes. I think I need to switch up my strategy. I think that's the only way to go, my dudes. That's the only way to go. Pretty much. Okay. So, mm, let's actually jump into the tier 4s now, my dudes. And actually get some XP. Like not having to spend like an hour and a half just grinding 10%. So we're gonna push upwards here. And like if I die, okay. That's okay. Okay, so we have a tier 4 here. So we're just gonna bank all these other tier 3s. We have some nasty tier 4s here, like some very nasty ones. But I'm gonna grab like the least nasty ones, I think. Okay. Reduced extra damage from crit hits, okay. Poison on hit, well that's not a good one. Crit hit chance. This is a super bad one. Extra chaos, this is also a super bad one. Less cooldown recovery rate. Fatigue. Yeah, so I'm looking at kind of like the positive mods versus like the negative mods. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Okay, so this one is pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so let's just sell these. Just get some gold for them. And let's do this. Let's do the tier 4s now. And like, not necessarily like going for bosses. Let's do this abyss right here. Okay, extra cold damage. Okay, so I gotta stay like a little on my toes here. Make sure I don't get frozen in place and yeah, pinned down and die. But let's look at the difference here, my dudes. Level 77, 18%. Okay, so 18% on the bar here. Let's do this map and see what type of XP we're gonna get here. Okay, box. Okay, so 1% already. I mean, 1% is not a lot, but it's like... like the XP is gonna be so much better here. Yes, I gotta keep like constantly pushing in the top here, like the hardest things I can do. I mean, there is no point of me like farming now in the lower tiers. So if I have a tier 5 map, I have to go for a tier 5 map, you know. If I have a, you know, I gotta go for like the hardest, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to sustain. Also, because now the only maps that I can buy from like the vendor, so I'm not gonna go and like buy tier 6 and tier 7 maps, like trade for them. I'm not gonna do that because that's just gonna make things worse for me, I think. So I'm gonna stick with like the highest tiers that I get, just like from the game. And yeah. So after this tier 4, I'm just gonna do like a little checkup on the XP here. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and have a look at the tier 5s. Because everything, pretty much everything that I want are up in the higher tiers at this point. Might actually have to go and shop for some new gear as well. We'll see. But I can't be like farming in like the lower tiers because that's just not it's just a waste of time. Pretty much. Like the risk of running like a little higher and like having to concentrate a bit more and not like just shut off the brain and just farm like lower tiers. It's really gonna pay off. I'm 100% sure. So these tier 4s, I mean, and even with that cold modifier, like it's not a big difference between this and a tier 3. Like the biggest difference is actually the XP, to be honest. The XP and the loot. Because we're at 20 now, so 2% already. Okay. So if I'm able to do so, yeah. So what I probably should do is that I should like up the stakes a little bit, to be honest. Like, so instead of like farming tier 3s so I can do tier 4s, I should be farming tier 4s so I can do tier 5s. Like that's how I want to be like progressing upwards in the tiers. And like one death in 20 maps, like that's not that's not a very dangerous situation, you know. If I am in a place where like that one death is gonna set me back, not that much time, you know. So that's what I have to figure out. Like, so it seems like even tier 4s are a little slow XP. But this is 3% in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So I don't mind like spending a little more time, to be honest, in these maps, if that means like more experience gained. Like, I'm not at the point yet where I need to be, like, zooming, like, mega zooming. Like, I'm gonna get to that point. So I keep jumping, like, between this, like, yeah, I need to I need to farm lower tiers, I need to go up higher tiers, you know, it's what a roller coaster. But I mean, there's no point in, like, staying in the lower tiers, like, unless I have a really good reason for it. Like, everything is gonna be better up the tiers. Drops, XP, everything. Okay, so we're gonna do this expedition here. Definitely gonna get that. Gonna get this. Back here. Okay. Drop like 3 exalts in this map already. Ooh. Another one of those. Nice. You could probably do freaking tier 10s. Or could I? I need to push on the harder maps, my dudes. I need to push. Come on. Focus up. Don't be scared. Push on the harder maps. Okay, so I started at 18, so that was 4% one map, like, I don't know, 10 minutes-ish. So that means it's gonna take me an hour and a half to get, like, 40% in tier 4s. Okay, so we're gonna do a tier 5, my dudes. We're just gonna go jump into a tier 5. We're not gonna be scared. We're just gonna do it. What's the Regals selling for? I have Regals. Exalts. 6 to 1. Okay. So if I get rid of 60 of these, I will get 10x. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got 3 5s here, my dudes. Experience gain. Damage has extra fire. Crit down bonus. Chance to poison. Crit chance. Bro, that's a fucking dangerous one. That's... bro, this is a mega dangerous one. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, so let's do the extra fire one just to... yeah, just to get a feel for it. We're gonna do the 5. First, let's pick up that last rare. But then we're gonna do 5s. Then we're gonna do 5s. Bro, I gotta keep pushing upwards. I just have to. Unless I'm gonna, I'm gonna stay here like in the fucking tier 3s and 4 for a week if I don't do this. Okay, we're gonna do this slick, extra fire, boom, let's go. Boom, 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 let's go. No fear. Like, mega aggressive here. I am the Vampiric Huntress. They should be afraid of me. I should not be afraid of them, right? Alright. Yeah, 24 already. Yeah, tier 5s, my dudes, tier 5s. Yeah, so if I like the situation I want to be in is like if I die once in a while, but it takes me like one map to bounce back with the XP that I lost, that's good. And yeah, freaking trials, my dudes. Freaking trials. Okay, so let's have a look at the lay of the lands here. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I guess like just like this area and this area initially. Let's do that. Let's grab this without touching this one. Let's go here. Push out a little bit here. And how far can I go out here now? Oh shit, not that far actually. Yeah, I can go all the way here. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, watch out for the chaos bolts. Okay. Shit, I should have gotten this one. Why didn't I get this one? Okay. 26. Let's go. Moving up. Shit, birds. Yeah, these are super dangerous to be honest. Need to keep them at bay. But I've been dropping some X-Salts now, my dudes, so... Yeah, I don't know if that's like some changes they have done, or like if it's been like that all along, but like the lower tiers seem to give me like more earlier than they are giving me now. So I'm guessing there's some kind of math there. All right. Right? Right. Box. Okay, 33, so that's 10%. So basically at tier 5, around 10%-ish per map, I guess. We can conclude. And I mean, that's at least where I want to be. Maybe even a little higher, to be honest. Maybe 6. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, my dudes. Okay, so 11. 11% one map. Approximately, I don't know, like 10 minutes. Ish. Less recovery rate, life and energy shield. 40% less. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna stash the tier 4s. So many tier 15s. Or, yeah, gems. Okay, so this is Milling Fields. Bro, that's a rough one. Forge. Let's do that one. Oh, oh, careful, 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 careful. Careful. Oh, shh. Looking for chaos. Scouting for chaos. Box. What's happening here? Oh. Oof. Fucking exile. PvP methods. Fake PvP methods. Fire Quiver. Okay. Normal G5. Hallelujah. Essence of Flame. Yeah. That's just gonna block the way. All day. Stellars. Are people buying them? Bro, how many rares are there in this map? God damn. I need to vendor. Coffee. Yeah, what are the Stellars going for actually? Because I have like five whites. Can I get like 50 exals for them? Bro, let's see. Let's get the Stellars. Actually, hold on. I was pondering on selling. Okay, so let's have a look at the Stellars again. Okay, I only have 4 whites. Okay. Let's put them over here. Okay, can I get 30x for them? Maybe it's a little early to try to get 30. Okay, let's price this one 20. Let's just have a look. 15. See if people are buying. Okay, so that's 60, 80, 95. Do I have 100 exalts here in Stellars? That's the question. Or maybe I have to bump them down to like 10 apiece. Oh shit! Buy all. Okay, I'm accept that offer. He's buying them all. Okay, so that's 95. I need to get the stuff. He wants to buy them all. That's 95. Where is he? He's here. Okay, accept. Yeah, that's 80. He's buying them all for 80. Okay, accept. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I could probably have gotten more for those, I think. Bro, they are all sold. Okay, so Stellars are freaking selling like hotcakes. Note to self. I should have probably started higher there, to be honest. Yeah, I can probably annul, like, because I have some more stellars. I could probably like annul them and still make my money back. Like, and some profit. Okay, so stellars are hotcakes, my dudes. 20, pretty much 20x each, I think. That's basically what he bought them for. Shit. Gotta be careful. Ooh, excellent. Bro, get me out of here. Yeah, I'm not about to lose this XP, my dang deadly doodles. There we go. Map complete, get me out of here. Okay, so we just made 80 exalt right there. Yeah, we are raking in, my dudes. Let's hope for more of those. Curse Carver? Okay, okay. Shocked ground. Okay. Ritual and expedition. Yeah, let's do the shocked ground here. I'm just gonna keep doing the tier 5s. Bro, patches are shocked round. Bro, this entire floor is shocked. What the? Freaking entire floor here is shocked, my dudes. Increased damage, holy smokes. Pen Chaos Ras, shit. I'm not looking to do that. Okay, Lightning Ras. Runic monsters. Extra fire damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is probably gonna be dangerous, my dudes. Like, really dangerous. No pain, no gain, though. Okay. Any more chests? I don't think so. Skill gem, 16. Alright, let's get it. Well, Okay, this vendor. Okay, can I put anything? Yeah, I actually can. Okay, Color of the Week, let's do it. Color of the Week, that sounds like a highlight reel. What's the regal now? 6.7. It's going up. It's going up. Almost 7. Okay. Excuse me. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to upload my shit. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? What could I have possibly done to avoid that, my dudes? My ding daddly snickerdoodles. What could I possibly have done? Stayed on a distance, pretty much. Chill a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not about... Oh shit. I'm not about to go in there again. Yeah, bro, I don't know if I want to do this ritual. I mean, I'm gonna have to, but yeah. I'm a little scared. have to go back to the ritual. You just gotta stay away from that freaking tornado. Okay. Let's get the Exalt for now. There's a yellow here. Let's get that mole. Yeah, so like 70 rares, that's 1x, pretty much, ish. We like the rates. Another normal waystone, that's great. Don't want all those extra mods. Don't want this bow. Yeah, I love this song. I gotta put this in my playlist. Add to the liked songs. Heck yeah. It has to be one of the most beautiful songs ever made, this one. Icy Fire. Yeah, Ed Sheeran, he made some divines on this song, I think. Oh shit. Forgot to rare up here. Chaos. Oh shit. Ooh. I'm playing with death here, my dudes. Dancing with death here. Ironhead Spear. Yeah, probably not worth a lot, I think. Yeah, this dude is pretty dangerous. But I think he's also pretty dead, to be honest. Yep. Extra chaos damage. Fuck no, bro. Uh, yellow tier 5 map. Okay. Still one more ritual, yeah. Where's the last ritual? It's probably gonna be in the middle here, right? Let's go have a look. No. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna bother. Not gonna bother. Surplus. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get rid of this. Sell. Yep. So I'm gonna have to go and take care of some IRL stuff, my dudes. I'm gonna be seeing you guys later. Earlier streams over at my YouTube channel, Mounts of Fairy Tales. I mean, yesterday's stream is already over there. This one is also gonna be on its way over there. Yeah. Thanks for watching, my dudes.